Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Why Did We Just Read That? I'm Auburn.
And I am your host,
No,
Chase.
Whoa. We are your hosts.
With an S, yeah. So your hands are sticky, you were saying.
Yes, because I was pouring our lovely shots because, last week, who won? I won. We did, what was the...
Zach and Cody.
We did Zach and Cody, and I won because we were at a tie, but then we did a rock, paper, scissors, and I won the rock, paper, scissors, right?
Yeah.
So even though, like, the loser, is supposed to take the shot, I don't know. We're trying to have fun, so we are keeping score, though.
Yes, and so for those who haven't seen an episode before.
Seen? More like heard.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. We read stories every week, fan fictions mostly, exclusively, actually. And we just kind of determine whose was a better story, and the loser, the following episode, has to take a shot as punishment. And since my gracious wife, Auburn, is being so nice, even though she won last week, fair and square, we are taking a shot together. So this selection this week is 360 vodka lemon flavored, correct?
It's the good stuff, yeah.
And it's probably going to be something similar to this every week.
Yeah, basically. And it's sticky because it's got sugar, which is why it's so tasty.
Well, yeah, it's just
good.
Also, it's good.
We don't just read any fan fiction, by the way. We have a topic every week of, like, a fan base. So, like, for example, our non-official first episode was Drake and Josh, and then our first episode was Zach and Cody.
1A is how I call it.
1A. And now we're on our third recording.
And can you guess what the topic is, Auburn?
Are we back to Nickelodeon?
We are back to Nickelodeon circa 2010.
Ooh! We're on to Victorious. And that's like
Victorious!
Really... It's really popular right now because they put it on Netflix, which is awesome because we've been watching the shit out of it. And it's great. Also a horrible show, but also very entertaining.
What's horrible about it?
It's stupid.
No, it's fantastic.
It's like it's like a cartoon that's live action. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
It's dumb, but I'm enjoying it, so, like, no shade, but also a little bit of shade.
Regardless, we still have some work from last week, so if you want to cheers me with this shot.
Cheers you.
This is going to be painful.
We're doing it over the laptop. Maybe let's do it over here.
Oh, we're fine. We're not going to spill it.
Ready? No, the bottom's down. You gotta hit Oh my god.
Auburn spilled it all over herself. It was pretty funny. She's going to wipe herself off now.
Oh. Oh my god. What the hell?
She's spitting into the sink.
Well, what was I thinking? It's literally all over my sweatshirt.
That's okay.
I don't understand why I thought my mouth was that big, or...
I think you just are
I've
bad.
never been good at shots, so, let me get my Snuggie.
Okay, she's going to go get her Snuggie that she got for Christmas.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. I'm using my Snuggie all the time if you're listening, but you're not.
So, yeah, I'm happy she decided to take the shot with me, because she was much more entertaining than I was.
That was horrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was. Because I freaking spilled it. I spilled it. Ooh, okay. We're back.
We also have slightly less alcoholic beverages to quench our thirst throughout the podcast as well. So
also, I still have some left. Okay.
How was that? Oh, you really don't like that, do you?
No.
Here's my glass.
Well, we left college like 6 months ago, so our tolerances and our alcohol tastes have just plummeted.
No, I think that's just you. I'm pretty okay.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so maybe let's get started. In each episode, we just want to let you know this is smutty, nasty stuff that we're finding on purpose. So if you don't want to listen to smutty, nasty, like potentially like underage sex fictional
also maybe
characters,
not consensual because we don't screen these very well before we read them. we
skim them because we want it to be kind of a surprise for ourselves when we read them too.
But we also want to make sure they're enjoyable and funny, not just like really intense. Sexual stuff.
We try.
That's not really entertaining.
It can be, but like it gets a little stressful.
Yeah, and they're kind of all the same in that regard. There's only so much weird sex stuff you can do, you know.
Well, that's debatable.
No, that's not.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, if you're not interested in that, you probably don't want to listen.
But that's okay. If you do want to listen,
please.
You're already here, so good. Stay.
Oh, let's talk about what drinks we have. What do you have tonight?
Just more orange flavored 360 vodka with some Raz cranberry LaCroix.
And
I'm a basic bitch.
Well, I'm a even more basic bitch because I'm drinking the Claw. I got myself a black cherry White Claw, and just in case I finish that puppy, I got raspberry White Claw. No, I don't say it like that. I just did tonight. Okay.
So, unlike other, not to throw any shade, but unlike other fan fiction reading podcasts, we actually give you a backstory of, the source material that we're reading, so people outside of the fandom understand what's going on.
Well, a lot of people have heard of these fandoms that we're going to be talking about throughout our show.
But in case you haven't,
or if you don't know much about it, like, I've heard of Victorious, but I've never watched an episode. This is a way for you to kind of, hear a little bit about what it is.
Yeah. So, Auburn, do you want to kind of give a brief summary of what the show is? Without any of, the actors or facts or anything. Just kind of, describe the premise of the show.
So, a girl named Tori, her sister Trina goes to this, Hollywood, special school where everyone's, really talented. Performance talented.
It's performing arts.
Yeah, performing arts school, yeah. And, Tori has to, cover for Trina when Trina, fucks up her tongue before her big show. And Tori is OMG, hashtag so good. So the school
also,
is
Trina has no talent.
Trina has no talent. And in, the third season is when you find out how she actually got to the school. But anyway, so Tori takes over the show and, blows everyone's minds. And they're like, we want you to come to the school, please, please, please. And then she ends up at the school and she's got a weird group of friends. Yeah.
And it's just their shenanigans, right?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That was great.
Thanks.
And so now I'm going to just start to describing the show.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
So the show is from Nickelodeon. It started air in March 27th of 2010.
Okay. It seems so much older.
I know. It was the first Nickelodeon show to air in the 2010s. Surprisingly.
Really?
Yes.
It just seems like it should have been out in 2008. I don't know.
Well, that's iCarly, so, it's all
I put them together sometimes.
Yeah. And then it ended February 2nd, 2013 was the last aired episode. Okay. So, the main cast includes Victoria Justice as Tori Vega, the main character, as Auburn said. Her sister is played by Daniela Monet, Trina Vega, the talentless, annoying person.
Yeah. But also, the actress is actually extremely talented and can actually sing, which is pretty fun.
Can she, though?
Yes, she can.
Okay.
We heard her sing a little bit in that one episode.
Tori's best friend is Andre Harris, played by Leon Thomas III. Matt Bennett plays Robbie Shapiro in the show, and then his puppet is Rex, who is voiced by not him, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, but you also, it's kind of fun. Fun fact by me, if you pay attention to Robbie's lips, sometimes when Rex is talking, you can see that Robbie is pretending to, kind of mouth what Rex says to, pretend that they're actually ventriloquists.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Gillies plays Jade West, the emo gothic girl, and Tori's enemy, best frenemy, I should say.
We love some emo gothic girls.
Her boyfriend for most of the show, Beck Oliver, is played by Avan Jogia. Avon Jogia?
I think it's Avon.
Okay, sorry. Avon Jogia. And it's an odd name.
Yeah. But he's Canadian.
Yes,
so.
And then Ariana Grande of world-renowned fame as ex-lover of both Mac Miller and Pete Davidson.
R.I.P. Mac.
That's okay.
I miss him.
Yeah, but,
Sad stuff.
Sad. Plays Kat Valentine. Valentine, the dim-witted...
dumb
bubblegum looking bubbly girl who's
just a fucking idiot.
Has some kind of mental handicap. It's never acknowledged in the show.
And that's if you don't know.
And then their teacher, Erwin Sikowitz.
Why are you talking over me?
Is played by
stop it.
Eric Lange. So
you're being mean.
I just wanted to finish that. I'm really sorry. What were you saying?
I don't want to say it.
Okay.
So anyway.
Do you want me to continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Jerk.
So, fun fact, the show has 4 seasons, but they only shot 3 seasons, and after discovering that the show was going to be canceled, they split the 3rd season into 2 separate seasons.
Really?
Yes. So, season 1 has 12 episodes or so, season 2 has 19 episodes, and 3 and 4 both have 11 or 12 episodes.
Oh, because on Netflix... It shows only 3 seasons, and the 3rd season is 27 episodes. So maybe they just kept it like that for
there it is.
for Netflix. Maybe. I don't know. for ease.
Okay, so some background on the production of the show. So,
sorry guys.
Dan Schneider is the producer of the show. He's, kind of the golden child, was the golden child of Nickelodeon.
The oven that opens.
Yes, that's him. Yeah. So this is the 5th show he's created for Nickelodeon. Other shows include The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, and iCarly.
iCarly's mad.
I liked it.
iCarly.
I never watched the other ones.
Not as much as the others.
Yeah. So he first met Victoria Justice during her audition in 2005 for the character of Lola Martinez for Zoe 101.
Yep.
He really liked her energy and look, which sounds kind of creepy, but we'll talk more about that.
He thought she was a hot tamale.
Yeah, and
something.
after shooting 3 episodes of Zoe 101, he called Nickelodeon executives and told them he had found their next big star.
Oh my. That's
yeah.
kind of creepy.
I mean, it's not that creepy.
Is there any controversy with Dan Schneider?
Oh yeah, I'll get to it.
Ooh.
I'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yes.
We'll cover it.
Tea. Let me drink the tea of Dan Schneider.
So, and so after the success of some Disney Channel music-based productions, Nickelodeon decided, hey, we want to get in on that bandwagon because kids are really eating that shit up.
True.
And they wanted to make a show that incorporated original songs into the plot so they could sell both the TV show, merchandise, and music.
That's really smart, actually.
Victorious won 4 Emmys throughout its time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
good
that's
job.
Something.
Didn't they win some Teen Choice Awards?
Yeah,
too?
2 Teen Choice Awards and then some 2 other weird ones. I don't remember. I didn't look into it. So
yeah.
I think they got 4. They might have got it. You can fact check me on that. It's not
okay.
Okay, so now to the quiz part. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Some of them are softballs. Some of them are fucking 95-mile-an-hour heaters at your eyes that you're going to swing at and think you're going to hit over the fence, but you can't.
Oh my god.
Because they're so fast.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're just going to whiff at them, and I'm just be like, ha! This is the answer. So
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
So I mentioned that Disney Channel had some music-based shows. That were, not shows, music-based properties.
Okay.
That Nickelodeon was trying to capitalize on. What were those 2 properties that Disney Channel had?
High School Musical?
That is one. And what's the other one?
Camp Rock?
No, it's a show.
Shake It Up?
No.
Oh, was it that one with the 2 dancing girls?
No, you know this for sure.
I know this? Did I watch?
Hannah
Montana. Okay, that was
Hannah
cheating.
Montana. Yes,
but you
gave
me the answer. Yeah,
half a point.
Hannah Montana. Duh. I guess I didn't watch it that much. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, but it was really popular. I watched it.
I think most people I didn't watch it, but I definitely have seen probably most episodes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so those were the 2.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about Hannah Montana.
So, as I said, Victorious was the first show to premiere for Nickelodeon in the 2010s, the decade that was just finished.
R.I.P.
There was a show by Nickelodeon that aired the end of November the previous year, 2009.
Okay.
But most of the show took place at the same time as Victorious. What was that show?
Wait. Say that again? It ended before Victorious started?
It premiered November 28th or 29th of 2009, but most of the show took place the same time as Victorious. Do you know what that show is?
Is this the hard one?
No. Oh. I mean, I don't expect you to get it, but you're going to be, you know this show for sure.
It's not iCarly.
It's going to be an episode at some point.
It's not iCarly, right?
No, it's not iCarly.
Because that was before that.
Yes.
Oh, and it was a Nick show?
Yes. And
was it a cartoon?
I loved
Was it a
this
cartoon?
Show. No, I loved this show.
You loved this show?
Yes, I loved this show.
Did I love this show?
It was another music-based show.
Did I love this?
No. You knew of it, though. It's
Naked Brothers Band?
No.
Oh, Jonas? Or whatever that show was?
No, it wasn't Jonas.
Jonas Brothers.
It was 4 teenagers. And they...
4 teenagers.
And they're boys.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Big Time Rush! Of course!
Of course.
Of course.
Yes, Big Time Rush.
That was also another show that was like a cartoon but real life.
Also, surprisingly,
weird show.
It had a much... it was much more popular than Victorious.
Was it...
During its
time. Was it done by Dan Schneider or no?
No.
Okay, was it done by the people that did Fairly Odd Parents?
I don't know.
Because they had the same sound effects.
I haven't done the research on it.
Okay, just asking. Whenever we do BTR, we should look that up. Anyway.
So, what was something that Victoria Justice allegedly wore in almost every single episode?
Boots.
No. We were mocking it the other day because we were watching the episodes.
We were mocking it? Earrings? Oh! Her hair feathers.
Yes, she apparently, according to one fact article I found, she had that single feather earring in every single episode.
It's not an earring.
They called it an earring. Maybe
but
it was
it's
a hair
not.
thing.
Okay, let me tell you people, if you thought that was an earring, you're wrong. Here's what it was. It was a fucking feather they stuck in your fucking hair. You know how I know? Because I fucking had them.
Oh, yeah.
I had a green feather and then like a natural looking feather in my fucking hair.
Was it a style trend at the time?
Yes, it was a big trend.
I was totally unfamiliar with it.
Well, you were a boy and you didn't hang out with girls, so you wouldn't know. But basically, yeah.
Very true.
It was her hair feather, not her earring, people. Just fun little... And that trend lasted like not even a year.
So this isn't a quiz question, but more of a factoid. In season 1, episode 3, it was called Stage Fighting. It was the one where you remember Tori had to clean up the garbage off, or Jade had to, but Tori did it for her. Had to clean up the food fight off of the wall of the theater because they did a play.
One of them got in trouble, and
yeah. So Tori was scraping the food off the wall. She had a ponytail in her hair, right? Yeah, she had her hair up because trash. That's the only time in the entire show that a girl has a ponytail.
Really?
Because both Dan Snyder and Victoria Justice hate ponytails.
Why do you hate?
It's weird, isn't it?
I mean,
I got that from multiple sources that's true.
That's weird.
So,
I mean, like,
and apparently all of Dan Schneider's shows, there isn't anyone in ponytails.
Thinking about it, though, like, iCarly? I mean, yeah, like, I can't ever think of Carly or Sam with ponytails.
Which is funny because it's Ariana Grande's look now, is the ponytail.
She's fucking rebelling, bitch. She said, fuck you, Dan Schneider.
Well, I also found a place where she doesn't really like ponytails, but it's her look, so she just goes with it.
Oh.
And she did it.
She might be sick of it.
She did it because her hair was so fried from making it red. By the way, her hair is bright red and Victorious. It's
like
kind of funny.
Bright, like the reddest you can think of.
Her hair was so fried, she just wore it in a ponytail after she finished the show because it didn't look good otherwise.
Let her hair kind of.
But she still does it, so I'm not sure what the deal is now.
Well, it's her look now, and she probably doesn't. It probably stays out of her face. Yeah. I don't know. I don't perform. Okay. So
another just interesting thing, a little gossip, a little tea.
Ooh, I love the gas.
Ariana Grande says that she did not have fun filming the show because another cast member was bullying her.
Was that fucking Tori?
Well, just listen. One of her female cast members told her that they'd never like her.
It was fucking Victoria Justice.
Because of this, Grande felt that she needed her approval, so she began to change herself and her actions to try to,
Victoria Justice.
Get her to be her friend. Let's see.
This makes so much sense.
This made her, have a bunch of anxiety. She was not social. She wasn't very friendly because of this. And she was just unhappy
that
in
sucks.
general.
That's so stupid.
Many fans assume that this someone, quote unquote, was Victoria Justice.
Was it?
Well, we don't know.
It totally was. You know why? You want to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ariana Grande and Elizabeth Gillies are best fucking friends. That's how I know who it was.
Okay.
Okay, because...
I mean, it could have been Daniela Monet.
But she's like 10 years older than all of them. I don't think she would do that.
Yeah, you're right.
And like also, I don't know if any of you guys have like, seen online, like there's kind of an uncomfortable thing between Victoria Justice and the girls in the show. Like if you see, well, I guess just Elizabeth Gillies and Ariana Grande, but when you see Elizabeth and Ariana together hanging out like in an interview, Victoria is always like to the side. Like she's definitely not welcome in their friend group. So I think it's Victoria Justice.
It probably is, because she's kind of a bitch.
Also, like, if you have seen the show or not.
God, have you seen her cheekbones?
Shut up! But she's not untalented. She can sing. But literally every single other person on the fucking show is so much better than her. Yeah. And she's the star. And I'm like, ooh, Ariana Grande came out of that show. Listen to her. She's like a freaking queen of, like, singing angels. I mean, just saying. And Elizabeth Gillies is good. Yeah. But anyway, that's my 2 cents.
So, speaking of that, Victoria Justice's singing career, as we all know, has not taken off.
This feels like TMZ right now.
Her first post-series single titled "Gold." I'm sure many of you have heard it. It was panned by critics because it was very safe and cliche, and it didn't really show her talent like the show's songs did.
Oh.
Well, Okay.
They weren't written by her. That's probably why they.
I don't know if this was written by her either.
Oh, that's true.
But
a lot of people, yeah.
It was bad, apparently. I never heard it.
That sucks. So. I mean.
But yeah, so.
Well, everyone still knows who she is, so she's probably fucking fine.
Okay, now to the tea.
We're not even. Oh, you got tweeters?
I have Dan Schneider conspiracy things.
Read them.
Dan Snyder, the mastermind behind many of Disney's most beloved... most of Nickelodeon's most profitable and beloved teen shows from the early 2010s, or mid-2000s, I guess just the 2000s and 2010s.
Yeah.
Just the last 20 years, anything in Nickelodeon is him. In March of 2018, he was canned, fired, kicked out.
I feel like I remember this kind of.
Because according to the story, there was a change in management of Nickelodeon. There were disputes over, series finales and writing, and then studio space as well. Because of all these things culminating, Dan Schneider was fired. Nice. Many people around him and internet conspiracy theorists and everyone else think
Shane Dawson, where are you?
There's more sinister reasons, including Dan Schneider's horrible temper. Apparently he blew up and was just a real asshole a lot.
Did he do Sam and Cat?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Okay. Yes, he did. He's kind of a bigger guy. He's pretty fat, so he kind of looks like a creep. Without, not to judge his character, and I know none of this, and I'm not saying he's any of these things.
But this is some sketchy shit.
I'm just preserving the internet and kind of examining what people think.
I'm calling it. He's a bad guy.
So besides that, many people think he also has a foot fetish.
Yummy.
And for those of you who don't know, foot fetish, feet turn you on. And for a lot of people who are similar to Dan Snyder, the female casting crew of his show have feet, and those feet turn him on extra.
Oh, because I was gonna say, nothing wrong with a foot fetish. If you get off on feet, good for you. That's pretty nice and simple. But when you're around children, underage kids,
taking advantage of your position,
and they got good feeties,
ugh. So now I have some weird Dan Schneider tweets about feet. So
yes,
Dan Snyder in May of 2010 tweeted, "Toes, similar to fingers, but not nearly as good. Who agrees?"
Ew, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of
weird.
What
does that even mean?
Most of these tweets have a theme of kind of being aimed at children, which no, it makes them seem less sinister. But
I don't know.
There's a bunch of them, so it's kind of weird.
Okay, well keep going.
Okay. From March of 2013, at Hungry Girl, who is some random person. I don't know who
yeah.
Is. Do you want to go for a drive? Do you want to go into our room and watch two cute, parentheses, we have 4 on our DVR. I'll rub your feet.
Ew, excuse me. Why are you doing this on, public internet? That's not even a DM?
It's a tweet.
What in the... Ew. What are you doing, Dan?
It's okay.
It's weird.
Okay. So, in January of 2013, a little before this, at Ag Catnip told Dan, look what I did in the beach for you. And then she has a link to an Instagram picture. It's a picture of her feet in the sand.
Ugh.
And he responded, at Sweet Ari Jen, that's awesome. Thanks. I hope you don't have too much sand between your toes now. If so, hashtag take a toe shower. Smiley face.
Okay, this should be private stuff.
I know.
Why are people... Oh. Okay, let me just say something. Just because feet are, not generally, sexual and they're not a sex organ doesn't mean... I love to see you posting at Foot Fetish Boy. Ooh, look at my toesy woesies. That's weird.
And he's a big fat guy.
And he's saying it back. He's like, oh, take a foot shower, baby. Oh, ew. Fucking throw up.
So from April 25th, 2009, Dan Sned, pick Carly tickles Sam's feet. Very unusual toes. If you have a moment, will you please name Sam's toes for us? Link to pick.
No. That is fucking weird.
See, all of these tweets individually are fine. They're it's just promotion
weird.
For the shows that he's doing.
Yeah, because the shows are weird. Carly, they're always doing weird shit with whatever.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them, so it's From January 2010, little Ariana Grande from Victorious smiles at one of her co-stars' feet, but whose foot is it?
Oh no.
And there's a tweet. I don't know whose foot it is. I'm sorry.
I recall a thing in iCarly of Sam wiggling her toes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of foot stuff on his shows.
Oh my god!
Andre puts ketchup on Victoria's feet at one point, for
Victoria's feet. You said Victoria's.
Sorry. Victoria's feet. That's like an internet video.
Okay, like I said before, foot fetish, fine. Making children do your foot fetish, wrongo. Oh.
From May of 2010. Video, would you like to see at Victoria Justice pour ketchup all over her feet? Well, here you go.
No! What is he?
Link to the slap.com. Which is the fake social media site for Victoria's, which is actually a pretty good
I think it was
marketing
a good,
technique.
yeah.
Okay, so here's a picture. I have a picture of toes with a little flower on the toe.
Is that what it... Wait. What
says,
is that?
whose toe is this? It's a picture of a toe.
It's just a random toe?
No, it's not a random toe, but I'll get to it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he says, pick. This toe belongs to one of the stars of one of my shows. Whose toe is it?
Yeah.
And then he has a follow-up tweet. The toe, recently adorned with a special toe flower. The picture has, there's a flower painted
there's a flower
on the toenail.
design.
Belongs to the sweet and hilariously talented Miss Jeanette McCurdy. Smiley face.
No. This is weird. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Yeah. So this is the official Sam and Cat Twitter, but it's probably written by him. I don't know. Sam and Cat tomorrow, right on the bottom of your foot. Take a pic and use hashtag Sam and Cat Saturday. We'll retweet and follow until our fingers get sore.
From jacking off too much, fucking freak. Holy shit. This is fucked up.
Yes, and now I have a Reddit thread about a girl who claims to have been...
Like an extra or something?
Somebody who claims to have been confronted by a Mr. Dan Schneider.
Oh,
so,
okay.
This is from 5 years ago, whenever this picture was taken, so I'm not sure when it was taken.
Okay.
I grew up in LA and was an extra on the Amanda Show a few times. He paid me $100 once just to tickle my feet. And then somebody comments, oh, cool. Wait, what? And then somebody else comments, you're going to have to elaborate on this.
Yeah.
And then the same person goes, to make a weird story short, in between takes, Dan asked me if I was ticklish, and I said no. Then he bet me $100 he could make me ticklish.
That is not a good sign.
I was expecting him to reach over and tickle me under my arm or something.
Why would you
like
expect?
Like that. Oh. But he led me into his office. I basically got paid.
No!
Funny, Auburn.
But why? Oh.
I basically got paid to receive a foot massage and a lot of compliments.
Oh, vomit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And that concludes...
Dan Schneider needs to fucking go to jail for something. I don't know what. He fucked someone up, I'm telling you.
I don't know. It's all rumors.
It's still fucking creepy. It all adds up.
Nickelodeon, why did it take you
20, a million fucking
20
years? Okay, should I do my story first?
Well, you won. So that's the end of our introduction to Victoria. So
that was a long intro, but very,
about
very
30 minutes.
Informational.
So now,
informative.
Informative.
Oh, that. Sorry.
So, now we move on to the stories, the actual fan fictions, the meat of the podcast. So Auburn won last week, so she will decide if I go first or she goes first. What would you like, my dear?
I want to go first, because you've been talking a lot, and I'd love to talk some.
Yes, okay.
I love that.
Yeah, well, everyone does.
So, my fan fiction I found on Archive of Our Own, which is where we get most of our fanfics for this. It is called Party Time by John... Get back. The cat is trying to get up. By John O'Connor. That's literally the username. And it was actually published this past December 21st.
Well, thank you, John O'Connor. We didn't get your permission, but
I'm
hopefully
so sorry,
it'll be okay. We're not going to talk bad on you. We're going to compliment you, because even if the story's really bad, we're going to assume that it was purposely made bad, which makes it even more fun.
I think this is actually written well.
No, but I mean, we're not trying to make fun of John O'Connor.
John O'Connor, we want to hear your weird, sexy story, and I'm excited, because I read little snippets, and it seems good.
But because without the authors, we would not get these wonderful stories to read.
True. Okay, here we go. Summary.
Oh, sorry, what's it called again? I missed that.
Party Time.
Oh, yes,
Party time. Okay, summary. A nasty teenage Northridge party. Dirty fun ensues.
Oh, yeah, so
on
the show,
yeah.
Northridge is where all, the janky girls live.
It's like the public school, I think, of their, district area.
Okay.
You know?
I always assumed it was north of them because it's named Northridge.
Okay, but it's like the trashy public school with the girls that, are dumb and, do stuff.
It's implied that they're all hoes.
Yeah.
But, you know, not to discount the wonderful.
You want to be a hoe, be a hoe. I don't care. Yeah, but like, that's the reputation that school has in this show. Unofficially. Well, kind of officially.
Yes.
Like, Rex, the puppet, is really in Northridge girls, because, I don't know.
Rex is kind of a man whore.
He is.
Without throwing that word around too lightly.
Yeah.
He would embrace that. He would agree.
He would, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Warning. Mentions of drugs, straight sex, and group sex. Your sole warning.
So that's your warning as the viewer as well.
Yeah, that too. Notes. I found this recently in another file. Don't ask, I don't know why. When I thought this was lost, I started from scratch a while back and created, quote, Miss Not So Goody Two Shoes, quote, which shares similarities but has notable, differences in the relationships in the background. Still, this was workable and I wanted to get something out there to see if I'll spur me on to more. It'll spur me on to more. So I guess he wrote this a little bit ago and lost it.
And then we found it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Party time. Typical high school party in La La Land. Loud music, booze, drugs, and sex. Tori and I were in heaven. Okay, I'm gonna quickly assume right now, because I read the relationships in this, I think this is in the view of Jade.
Okay.
Okay. We needed this after cramming for senior midterms for the past 2 weeks. Don't know whose house, but probably a Northridge kid. Northridge kids are always sluts. Okay, there we go. Even the boys.
Hey, we didn't go there.
So they have great parties, and we were in Northridge. Matter of fact, I barely got a glimpse of that place before I ended up in the master bedroom at the back of the house.
Oh, shit.
Ooh! There I was, impaled by my ex-boyfriend Beck.
Oh, no.
And our friends Andre and Robbie.
What? They're all there?
Wow, they're already fucking.
Wow. Well, this isn't even... Okay, so you go to the party assuming that, these Northridge guys are sluts.
And then you fuck all your friends.
And then you fuck all your friends from Hollywood Arts.
Okay. Beck always loved my ass, so he got that.
Oh.
Andre received a world-class blowjob, if I do say so myself, and I do, while Robbie lost his cherry to me.
Oh,
wait,
no.
what does that even mean?
Just lose your virginity.
He got the vag.
Yeah.
Because Beck got the butt, and Andre got the mouth. Okay, here we go.
Now you're getting
I know. The skinny freak nerd. Oh, our stupid cat. Sorry. I know. The skinny freak nerd. But he has a friend, sort of. And it is his birthday. And he left Rex at home. Beck wanted me to put on a ribbon and bow. But of course, that wasn't happening. Wow, Beck was really excited for Robbie's birthday present?
Yeah.
Cleaning up and pulling my clothes back on, I went to the large kitchen and grabbed a cup of heavily spiked punch. Odd flavor combined with the aftertaste of Andre's sperm, but not that bad.
That was good.
I grabbed another cup as I walked into the dining room. Several kids were gathered around the table, rolling joints or doing lines. That's where I found Tori.
Damn.
They're in LA or something, aren't they? Oh, Hollywood.
Yeah.
So everyone's fucking doing drugs.
Okay.
I feel like.
It's the dark side of the show that nobody sees.
Everyone does drugs in Hollywood or has plastic surgery. Isn't that like the whole...
I don't know.
That's what I've heard.
I'm not going to assume anything. I'm just going face value.
Well, she just inhaled a fat line of blow and was shaking her head while sniffing deeply. Man. Damn, Tori.
Going fucking hard in the paint.
Okay, next page. We have an odd relationship. We both care for each other. I don't know if it's love or just comfortable, insane sex. Still, while I will still always care for Beck and get fucked to heaven by him often enough, my heart for now belongs to my former arch-villain. Snorting up 2 more lines, Tori threw her head back, that long brown hair flying back in a beautiful cascade down her back. She saw me and smiled widely. Her eyes dilated from the coke rush. She wiped her upper lip and sucked the residue off her fingers seductively.
Why would you have residue on your fingers?
Like from getting it off right here, like under your nose, off your lip.
Maybe. I mean, or you just, were sloppy and handled it with your hand.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. I don't do drugs. Well, I don't do coke.
Yeah, we don't do drugs. We don't do drugs, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Jade, you look... like I just got fucked? Yep, I did. Robbie won't forget this birthday for a while. Oh, she leaned in and licked my cheek near my mouth.
Oh.
Missed some. Oh, I recognize that taste.
No.
Andre.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did Beck and Andre too. My cunt and butt are still full of cum.
Shit. Oh my gosh.
Sounds yummy. So, Robbie? Who knew a scrawny guy like that was so well endowed? Once word gets around, Beck and Andre will have some competition. What have you been up to? I asked. Some pearl diving.
What?
What is that?
Pearl? Like diving in the ocean for pearls.
No, is that like eating other girls out?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, because she's mentioning girls. Okay, here.
Okay.
Some pearl diving.
I was missing one.
A couple of those chicks I fought in Beck's car that time? Freaky! I didn't even have to do anything. 3 of them took care of me. I remember that. We just watched that episode.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That Asian chick, the one who bit me, she loves ass. I just came from her tongue up my butt.
Ew.
I came just from her tongue up my butt.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, there we go.
That's
good,
something.
I think. Yeah. May have to check that out. Not tonight, babe. They're taking on the Northridge College varsity football team now. Probably being there till dawn.
The girls, yeah.
Looking thoughtful for a moment, Tori said, if you want to scratch that sapphic itch.
What?
Capital S-A-P-P-I... Oh, fuck, I can't spell. Sapphic, like sapphire, but sapphic?
Where? I don't know where you're
Oh, sorry. What is that? Am I stupid? Hold on, sorry. Oh, where is it? Sapphic itch. Do you know what that is? Nope. Okay, we're going to learn, maybe. That's always nice. Always. But we never do each other at parties, I interrupted. Parties were a time for us to take care of those urges that we couldn't fulfill with each other. What can I say? We're freaks when it comes to sex. Hell, we're freaks in general, regardless of how the world sees us. Well, if you let me finish, I was going to tell you there's a girl in the 3rd guest room at the end of the hall who's only entertaining the ladies this time. She's hot and willing to do anything, and I mean do anything. Believe me, she's incredible. The last was said with a wink. That was Tori, by the way.
So there's a random girl down the hallway.
Who's fucking girls, yeah.
Oh, fucking girls. Okay.
Yeah, she's saving tonight for girls.
Oh, okay.
Let me take a sip. Lovely. You're going to need a refill soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I? Smiling, I said, sounds promising. Yeah, just don't turn the lights on or say anything. She's really into anonymous sex, Tori added before doing another line. Standing up, she sniffed and moved her head to wipe off her lip. I stopped her. Allow me.
Oh.
Next page. I licked her nostrils and upper lip for the dregs of the dope. Whoa. She gave me a sweet peck on my cheek and then sashayed away. I never knew what sashaying was until Vega and I hooked up. Whenever she walks away from me, she gives a little sway with her hips. This time, she overdid it a bit, and all I could see was her naked butt in my mind's eye.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I know.
Not have clothes on?
No, she got clothes.
At the Northridge party?
Northridge. That's how Rex says Northridge.
Yeah.
I shared a joint with a girl, Zoe, who was in my music history class, and this freshman wannabe actor. Well, aren't they all wannabe actors? Or like wannabe singers?
You're right. Yeah, you're correct.
But Jade's kind of sassy, so she's like...
I hope it's Zoe from Zoe 101.
That'd be funny. What's her last name? Zoe...
Deschanel?
No, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, there were a lot of Hollywood arts students at the party, as well as Northridge kids, and some kids from other towns in the valley and the hills. Finally, I decided to check out this anonymous lady-loving girl. Heading upstairs, I found 8 bedrooms, wow, and a bathroom down the hall. Over half of the bedroom doors were open with people having what Kat calls sexy fun time. Kat herself was in the first room, riding some Northridge hunk. Oh, she was bouncing up and down on his rather big cock while her lips were wrapped around Beck's shaft.
Oh, damn.
Courtney Van Cleef, that's St. John's sister.
St. John's little sister. So St. John is a weird
he's like,
kid who's in Tori's class.
He's got like a
and his little sister
white
is
person
in the show
fro,
as well.
glasses, super weird. He has like a collection of like chewed up shit, like chewed up food on his locker.
Chewed up gum.
No, it's food.
Okay, whatever.
I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Anyway, and this is his little sister. Courtney Van Cleef was using her tongue to tickle Kat's ass.
Oh my.
Her head was moving up and down to match Kat's body as she tried to tongue fuck my not-so-innocent friend. She was valiantly trying to keep her glasses on her face for some reason, but Kat's butt cheeks were winning that fight.
Very descriptive.
Oh.
So, they're seniors, isn't that what she said? They're seniors this year?
Yeah. So they're probably of age.
This is what
not Courtney Van Cleef.
This is what seniors in high school do,
That
right?
is, no.
No?
That's gonna be a no.
Oh, okay.
Maybe in Hollywood, but not in middle Missouri.
Okay.
Or middle, like, southern Illinois.
Nobody can know where we are. Shut up.
Fuck.
Anyway.
Okay. Where were we? Being a bit of a voyeur, I paused to watch this nasty hot scene. Regardless of how she acts most of the time, Kat is definitely not as naive and innocent as she seems. She's one horny little minx.
Oh my.
I spent a long 3-day weekend in Venice with her and Sam.
From iCarly.
Seriously?
Probably.
Oh. When Tori had to go back east for some extended family thing. Lord, I had trouble walking.
Go back west, they mean?
East.
That would be to Asia.
No. Tori wasn't in Venice. She was in Hollywood and had to go to the east to see family.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of them went to Venice.
Oh, okay.
When Tori had to go back east for some extended family thing. Lord, I had trouble walking when I got to school on the following Tuesday. Finally, wanting some of what that sexy eyeglass-wearing nerd girl was doing to Kat, I walked on. Ugh. Sorry. Courtney Van Cleef? Okay. Each room I passed had some wild action going. The next room had 2 Northridge sluts Tori had sex with, who now were each taking on 5 well-hung football players.
Oh my.
Why are all 5 of them well-hung? Can't one of them just be normal hung?
That'd be weird.
But no.
That guy would not, they would make fun of him.
But maybe not. Okay. They were being watched by the rest of their team who were pumping their cocks, ready for their turns.
Oh, so they used all the biggest guys were doing it, and everyone else was watching.
All the normal guys. Yeah. Okay.
As it should be, you know.
Duh, in that situation. We've all been there, right? Okay. Across the hall, one of the Northridge players was fucking another guy, while a girl, undoubtedly from their school, was fucking the fucker with a big strap on.
Oh my, very cute.
So, wait, we gotta picture this. Northridge players was fucking another guy.
There's a guy.
There's a guy fucking...
A guy. There's gay sex.
Guy fucking a butthole.
Girl fucking guy's butthole.
Oh, it's like a train.
Yes.
Okay.
With a girl at the end.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Nothing going into the girl. Yes.
The Northridge player is in the middle.
Yeah.
Getting
fucked and fucking.
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Another
Got
guy.
it.
Yes.
Next door, guys and girls were doing lines off one girl's stomach while another poured tequila in her navel for others to lap up. Okay, I do not want to suck anything out of your fucking belly button.
No.
I mean,
you don't know.
Also, belly buttons are so little. How are you going to get enough liquor for it to be worth it?
I don't know.
Is it like a sex thing?
Probably in this situation.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Blah. Next door, guys and girls were doing line. Oh, blah, blah, blah. We already saw that. Okay. I was getting more and more excited, so I quickly ignored the rest of the rooms and headed for the last bedroom. A handwritten note taped to the door said, "Come in," like C-U-M, come in, but girls only. This was the place. I walked in to see a dim image of a buxom blonde riding the face of a girl laying on her back. Buxom. B-U-X-O-M.
I don't know.
Okay. Dark hair was splayed out from her head and a neatly trimmed bush was evident when
I know who this is.
Third girl in the room lifted her head for a moment. I think she was a redhead, but the only light from the from the street light in the front of the house. Enough to see the room, but not the details. Who do you think it is?
Just continue.
Well, no, I'm curious. I don't know who it is.
No. Just continue.
Okay. Tell me if it was the right person.
Yes, I will. I'll be honest.
I quickly stripped and stood stroking myself. I've never heard of a girl stroke. Like, I get it.
You sure it's a girl?
Yeah, because it's for girls only.
Okay.
It's Jade.
Okay. Stroke, yeah. She's stroking herself.
Like, I've never heard of someone say that as a girl, but, like,
well, this
it makes
is obviously,
sense.
you know.
Well, Trent, my guy. So maybe he's thinking.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't dislike the terminology. I just have never heard it. Makes sense. I quickly stripped and stood stroking myself as I watched the three getting off. The blonde cried out and fell to the side. The redhead, I got that confirmed when she passed through the street light beam. Crawled up to sit on the lesbian slut's shadowed face. I decided to taste this sexy, figured bimbo myself. With no preliminaries, I dove right in, licking and nibbling and biting the wet labia I found. Bleh! When I shoved my tongue in deep and found a flood of girl cum, it was delicious. Okay. The flood came I'm sorry, I can't read. The flood became a torrent when the girl climaxed, her juices shooting into my mouth, practically drowning me. Okay. That doesn't happen.
Can't you make it happen?
Like
if
squirting.
You pee,
but that's basically piss. So just saying, this is definitely from a guy's fantasy. Because I don't think they understand that girls don't just like jizz like they do.
You can just pee as you orgasm. Is that
I know,
it's
but
something.
Yeah, it like appears to be cummy, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You just gotta drink a lot of water before
Get ready. The redhead squealed as she came, then shakily crawled off the reclining girl. The girl I was licking made a hand gesture to me, and I got up. As I crawled over her body, she pulled my tits to her mouth and began to suck my hard nipples. First the left one, then the right nip. Lips and especially teeth pulled on the hard nub, while her hand did the same for the other. Pardon me. After a bit more tit foreplay, she pulled my hips up, her hands cupping my ass cheeks. I followed her lead and straddled the shadowed head. Even as I crawled over her, I wondered if I knew her. I think I have a question as to who this is too, but I'm not going to say it. As I lowered myself onto her waiting mouth, I found out how eager she was when I felt her tongue fanning my labia even before physical contact. When that tongue did start flicking my lower lips, it was the beginning of a wonderful experience. The girl knew her stuff. She was as good as Vega when it came to head. Oh, is that a hint?
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
Runs in the family, potentially.
Bimbo?
Full body?
Curly bush? Wait, was it curly? Wait, was it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
a well-trimmed bush, I think is what it said.
Neatly trimmed.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got curly.
Why would we know that?
Why did I think of that? Okay, here we go.
Gosh.
Okay.
Continue.
My pleasurer licked the inside and outside of my labia, then pushed in to slide across my inner lips before delving into my dripping pussy.
Exactly like that.
I knew she could taste Robbie's cum.
We both went, ugh.
As I still hadn't cleaned up from that last escapade. Staring at the bottom, the tongue slid. Starting at the bottom, the tongue slid up the outer lips, dove into me, then up to flick my clit. Occasionally, her teeth would nip at my nether lips. Oh.
Nether lips.
That's a good word. At my nether lips, and even tug them a bit. Then the tongue would resume its travels inside my cunt. Finally, with her tongue deep in my vagina, I came for the first time from her work. I knew from my times with Vega that I flowed into the girl's mouth and out over her lower face. Okay.
She came and it filled up her mouth and then it started to drip down the sides.
Like when I fucking took that shot and it exploded all over me.
Exactly like that,
oh my God.
actually.
Hashtag same experience. But she didn't stop. She got me off again after several minutes of tasting and biting and licking me. I was in heaven. This time, she sucked on my clit like the proverbial little cock as her tongue flicked it. My juices flowed over her chin as I cried out. The nympho slut wasn't done yet. She pulled me up more until my ass was over her mouth, then she began to rim me. Now she had to taste Beck's cum, and she drilled my ass thoroughly. Like Vega's analingual. Analingual. Like
analingus is the eating out.
What's the
ass.
cunnilingus is the other one, like
Yes.
the vagina one.
Yes.
And dick one. Okay. Analingus.
The dick one.
Analingus skills. It tickled at first, then became exciting and arousing. She tongue fucked my ass thoroughly and sent me into a third orgasm.
Wow.
I had to crawl off and collapse next to her. I needed a minute or 12 to collect myself.
LOL.
I hadn't come that hard since Vega and I had a marathon fuckathon a couple of weeks before. Dozing off for a few minutes, I awoke to find the mystery girl was lying between another girl's legs. The black-haired girl was sitting up against the headboard, and I recognized her from Nozu, but I had no idea of her name. Nozu is
the sushi place that they hang out at.
I really want some sushi.
It sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You get it tomorrow for lunch if it's open.
I hope it is. I hope they have what's the stuff I like? Shumai. Ugh. Anyway, the girl eating her out had her round ass up in the air. I could see a growing wet spot on the pillow the dark-haired girl sat on. There was also a large wet spot on the bed below the licker's crotch.
Oh.
Ugh. I'm sure many other rooms are as bad or worse. The kid who's hosting this, what is that word? Bacchanal? Bacchanal. Bacchanal?
Maybe it's a fancy word for party.
Okay, party. Will have his or her work cut out for them before the parents get home. Seeing that delectable pussy near me, I couldn't resist. I knelt behind my expert licker and began to return the favor. I started just looking around her mound and tasting her tangy juices again. Then I began to lick her from her clit through her pussy across her perineum.
Yeah.
Is that some anatomy I should probably know?
Maybe. I mean, it is. I've heard of it before.
Okay.
It is anatomy.
And up her ass crack.
Oh, it's the gooch.
Is it the gooch?
It's the gooch. That's
the
what
gooch.
that is. The perineum.
Perineum. Her pussy and her anus both spasmed under my tongue.
Oh. Hopefully nothing came out.
Ooh. But, like, maybe she likes it? Probably not.
I mean, these girls are freaky. Maybe.
Up and down, I licked her holes until I heard a cunt-muffled cry as she came.
Oh.
This set off the girl sitting on the pillow, and she cried out her climax. As that one got up, the girl entertaining all the girls in the room glanced back at me over her shoulder. I couldn't see her face, thanks to her hair falling across part of it, and the dimness in the room away from the reflected streetlight. But I did see a happy glint in her eye. I had to know who this expert sapphic pleasure was. Expert in sapphic pleasure.
Maybe it's a fancy word for, like...
vaginal?
Like, cunnilingus or something.
We should look it up.
We should.
But for now, she was busy with another girl and I got busy with her. I focused on her ass this time. I licked and probed it until I was able to return the tongue fucking she gave me earlier. My tongue was seriously squeezed.
Ah.
What is sapphic?
Sapphic is an adjective for being a lesbian. So sapphic lovers are lesbian lovers.
Wow. The more you know.
The more you know.
Okay.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah, thanks, Google. My tongue was seriously squeezed when she came as her sphincter spasm closed on me. Her sphincter got her tongue stuck in there.
What was that?
My tongue was seriously squeezed when she came as her sphincter
spasmed
closed on me.
That's horrible.
Got your tongue stuck in a booty hole.
That'd be the worst thing.
After this latest girl got off and left the room, there were no more for the moment. The lesbian nympho rolled over and gestured for me to move up next to her. She whispered, "Thank you. I came like 6 times." "You are incredible," I replied in an You are incredible. I replied in an equally quiet voice. I leaned over and kissed her. The taste of all of those girls mixed up in her mouth.
Oh.
In a louder voice that I recognized immediately, Trina said,
"Yes.
Thanks, Jade. You're as good as Tori told me."
Oh.
Trina Vega? What the hell? I thought as I snuggled up next to her, using her pillowy breast to rest my head on. Soon after, I just realized Tori was like letting people know to go get fucked by her sister.
Yeah,
it's a little weird. But like,
they're weird.
Okay.
They're weird. And she's graduated. Okay, she's graduated at this point though.
Right, isn't she older than them?
She's older than them.
Okay.
It's
but like
weird.
it's still Soon after, Tori led Kat and Courtney into the room, then turned the lock. Kat walked up to Trina and gave her a big wet kiss. You taste like Jade and Susie and Brenda and... Paige. Courtney pulled up the back of Kat's skirt and began to slurp whatever was there out of her holes.
Oh.
Her glasses flashed in the dim light. Tori knelt next to me on the bed and leaned over to run her fingers through Trina's wetness. No.
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
You know?
No.
It's okay.
It's not.
It's not.
That's incest.
That's okay.
That's not okay.
They need some incesticide.
It's okay for fanfic, but it's still frightening to me. She shared the taste with me until we just started kissing. Fortunately, I had recovered, and more fun times ensued. Yeah, I know. I said Tori and I don't do each other at parties, but rules are made to be broken, like lesbian incest, right? Oh, okay. It was addressed. The night was the beginning of some regular kinky heat with the Vegas sisters and friends.
Let me tell you, of all, the rules to be broken, I'm not sure if lesbian incest is what you want to break. Just saying. Yeah. That was a good one. Very, very sexually descriptive.
I liked that one.
Okay.
Wasn't too nasty, but it was like nasty.
It was nasty.
So I'm gonna crack another puppy open.
A lot more butt stuff than we've had in previous stories.
And like girl butt stuff, which is interesting.
Yeah. There was some guy butt stuff too, but it was just.
It was like, oh, I looked through the door and I saw this and this. You know. Okay, your turn. What's yours called?
Okay, mine is called Roommates. By Brave Enough is the username of the writer. Thank you, Brave Enough. This is a wonderful story, I'm hoping.
You really are brave to write sexual fan fiction, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so this one is broken into 4 chapters.
Ooh, yeah.
Each of them is a different scenario.
And yours is shorter than mine.
Mine is shorter. Yours was good. So, mine was written between the May 31st and June 11th of 2016. So, over a 12-day span.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Okay, summary. The gang is living under the same roof. They get involved in some awkward situations. Suggestions accepted. PM me.
And what was this called again? Sorry.
Roommates.
Okay.
Yes. So this is a story about everyone being together all the time, living together, and just having a good old time.
Is everyone like Beck, Andre, Matt?
I don't think Tori is in the story, which is good. It's Beck, Robbie, Andre, and Jade are the characters in the chapter titles. Not that I've seen, but maybe.
Okay, maybe,
we'll
yeah.
Out. So, Chapter 1, Robbie, Beck, sorry. Chapter 1, Beck, Robbie, Andre.
I just have to say this.
Yes.
You know, I wonder what it's like to be a celebrity in a show or a movie and, like, have a ton of fan fiction about your character.
It would be super flattering.
But also weird? Like, do they go and read that? Does Victoria Justice one night say, oh, let's just see what weird fan fiction there is about Victoria?
But Elizabeth Gillies or even Georgia might, because they're less popular /
I don't know.
more normal people.
I just if we were famous, if you were famous, would you want to like read the fan fiction about your character? I feel like I would. Like, I would.
Of course. I definitely think
I would see like how uncomfy it makes me.
Matt Bennett would definitely read the shit out of these, just based off of his on-show personality of Robbie
and off-show. Like, he seems like a dorky nice person, but I can see a dorky nice person wanting to read fan fiction about his character. I think that's pretty normal. Anyway, if you're famous, which you aren't, because you probably have an audience of one person, but like, I don't know, if you
read it,
like, read your fan fiction and let us know somehow through multiple communications of communication.
Okay, chapter 1.
If you like it or not.
Beck, Robbie, Andre.
I don't make any sense.
No, you don't. That was kind of a ramble.
I'm sorry. Okay, continue your story.
It was midnight. The gang had all agreed on their rooming situation finally. Their apartment had 3 rooms. They agreed that Kat and Tori would share a room, Robbie and Andre would share a room, and Beck and Jade would share a room.
I thought you said Tori and Kat weren't in it.
Apparently they are. Maybe there isn't a chapter about them. I don't know.
Okay.
That night, They only unpacked things for Kat and Tori and Robbie and Andre's room. So they decided that Jade would sleep in Kat and Tori's room for the night, and Beck would sleep in Robbie and Andre's room for the night.
Yeah.
They all began getting ready for bed. Andre took his box of clothes out and took his shirt off. Box of clothes?
Like, because he isn't unpacked.
Yeah, but okay. So it's kind of funny. Robbie stared at Andre. What are you doing? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that I sleep in the nude, Andre said.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Robbie was shocked. Well, you're sleeping on the floor. I don't want to wake you. Oh, I don't want to wake up to that dick in my mouth.
Excuse me?
So there's some typos, so I'm trying to read over that.
Okay.
I don't want to wake up with that dick in my mouth. Andre took his shorts off, leaving him in his boxers. What? Are you scared of my cock? Beck went out of the room to get his box. Jade was out making cookies with Kat. Hey, babe. Hey, Beck. Oh, he said hey, babe. Yeah, he said hey, babe. Yeah. Hey, babe. Hey, Beck. Do you want to help? Jade asked. Nah, I'm going to sleep. I gotta get up early to unpack our stuff. I hope you're not expecting me to help. Never. Good night, Beck said, giving her a short kiss. He came back in the room with a boner.
Oh my god! That was quick.
Kissing your girlfriend, it's got some powers, man.
Doing what? Oh,
kissing,
yeah.
You know, just a short kiss.
A little pecky wecky.
He's obviously horny. I think they're setting up his horniness.
A little pecky wecky makes your pecky
wetty. He couldn't wait to fuck Jade in their new room.
Okay.
Andre was still in his boxers, but he was undressing Robbie. Come on, if you really got the bigger dick, then prove it.
Excuse me? Getting right to it, huh?
What's going on? Beck asked. There's 2 G's. Oh. Robbie, over here, said he has a bigger dick than me, Andre answered. I do, but I'm not challenging you to a dick measuring contest, Robbie said.
That's honestly such a Robbie thing to say.
Guys, I have the biggest dick, Beck announced.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Just so you're clear, guys.
Let me say something. I think the person with the biggest dick is Jade.
Okay. Elaborate.
She's a bad bitch.
Oh, I thought she
doesn't not let anyone fuck with her.
Transgender or something.
No. You know what I mean? Like mental dick.
Oh.
Like she's got the balls, man. She could fucking fuck anyone up.
Hopefully. I don't know. She might have to fight some people off in this story. We'll see.
Continue.
Okay. Guys, I have the biggest dick, Beck announced. Then prove it, Andre challenged. Okay.
Wait, is this something boys do?
Not like this. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure it's happening.
You probably talk about, like, I got a blah blah inch.
I think everybody's afraid that theirs isn't as big as everyone else's, but so nobody talks about it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing. And if your dick really is a lot bigger, you don't want to show it because then your friends might not like you because they're jealous.
Oh, God. That sounds complicated.
It is complicated. It's like boobs, except more personal.
But boobs are obvious. Kind of.
That's true.
They're like, I don't know.
So it's like nipples, but...
Oh, nipples. Yeah. Everyone's self-conscious about their nipples. All girls.
Yeah, okay.
100%. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, Beck said, and took off his jeans, revealing his bulge. He fingered the strap of his underwear and took them down, revealing his massive 10-inch dick.
10? That's a little much, I think.
Andre took off his own boxers, revealing his 9.5-inch monster cock.
Oh, no, Andre. I was hoping for 11.
Your turn, Robbie. If you don't, I'll undress you myself and I'll put this bad boy up your ass.
Oh my god, that's really, like, that's so...
That's rape? Yeah.
That's rape.
That's okay. Robbie might like it.
Well, maybe.
I just don't want to engage in this barbarianism, Robbie said.
Oh my god, Robbie.
If you say so,
this person
Andre
has
said,
Robbie nailed.
And walked over to Robbie. All Robbie was wearing were shorts and underwear. Andre ripped Robbie's shorts and underwear off his body and revealed Robbie's 7-inch dick.
That's still like...
above average.
Yeah, what's average? 5.5?
I don't know.
6?
6?
I can't remember. I looked it up one time.
5.5 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what? Oh, 7. Oh, no. I guess the other two of like massive giant.
I mean, when you have 9.5 and 10-inch dick,
A
7 is
7
pretty
looks
small.
really small. Yeah.
Andy, it's Andre, but with 2 D's.
Andy
threw Robbie to a bending over position, and Andre shoved his dick in Robbie's ass.
Oh my god!
Ow!
Yeah!
Robbie said.
That would fucking hurt!
Andre thrust in and out. Fuck, your ass is tighter than Tori's pussy.
Oh my god! What is... Okay.
Beck pulled a bottle of lube out his box and started jacking off to the scene before him. Andre thrust faster and finally came. Fuck! Your dick might be small, but that ass is tighter than a small condom. Beck, come try it.
No! This isn't Pass Around Robbie!
It is.
I guess it is.
It is. Beck walked over and poured lube on his fingers. He put 1 in, then 2. Robbie moaned.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put my dick in now. It might hurt at first, but it'll feel really good right after.
Okay, I find it hard to believe that Andre was so mean.
Andre's a mean person.
He is not.
No,
he's
the
nicer
nicest-
than Beck.
He's the nicest guy in the show.
Yeah.
Well, Beck's pretty nice too, but he just has problems with Jade.
Yeah,
obviously.
but like Andre's like probably the nicest person in the show.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
he just fucking... Oh my god.
It'll feel really good right after, Beck said, and thrust his cock in Robbie's ass.
I don't think... Oh.
Beck moaned. Robbie started to feel pleasure. Beck's dick was hitting his prostate. As all guys know, the pleasure center of the butt.
How far is that in?
Not that far.
I was going to say
you
10
don't-
inches
you don't
versus
need-
9.5.
You don't need 10 inches.
It's not going to make a difference.
Andre wanted to reward Robbie for his fine ass. Andre knelt down and started sucking Robbie's dick.
Oh,
Robbie
thank God.
moaned. Yeah, thank God. I mean, if you're getting your ass
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
without your consent, you might as well get your dick sucked too. Compensate, you know?
He's moaning, so I think
He likes it.
he's appreciative.
Yeah, he is. Beck thrust faster and faster, and Beck shook and came in Robbie's ass. He pulled out and laid down on the bed.
The shook part.
Oh
my god. Okay,
Like the
continue.
cheesy electrifying, like electrocuted thing they do on the show.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh.
Andre came off Robbie's dick. Let's go over to your bed. Robbie walked over onto the side of the bed and laid down. Andre resumed the blowjob.
Okay, so Robbie's into it now.
Oh yeah. Beck was still kind of horny, so he went over and started sucking Robbie's balls. Robbie moaned. Oh fuck, I think I'm gonna come.
Good job, Robbie.
The two boys kept sucking, and Robbie shot his load into Andre's mouth. Andre pulled off Robbie's dick.
I just got chills. I'm sorry.
What is wrong?
I'm sad that they just forced Robbie into this.
It's okay. He's enjoying it all, right? It's okay.
Okay.
You know,
You find the worst one.
What are you talking about? This is not worse than yours.
Yeah.
He's liking it. It's just gay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not uncomfortable with the gay part. I'm uncomfortable because Andre just shoved his fucking dick in Robbie's ass without asking.
Robbie was obviously asking for it, okay? You walk out around with that much ass, you're asking for it.
Okay, don't say that asking for it, you fucking asshole. He's saying that just to be a dick, okay, people? He's not fucking stupid. Oh, God.
The two boys kept sucking, and Robbie shot his load into Andre's mouth. Andre pulled off Robbie's dick. Beck moved his mouth onto Robbie's dick and kept sucking Robbie off.
Wow.
Oh,
Teamwork.
yeah. Fuck, Beck, fuck. I think I'm gonna come. Robbie shot another load.
Wow.
Beck swallowed and kept bobbing his head, and Robbie shot a second load. So a third load?
Wait, a third, yeah. Second of Beck's, but third total?
Yeah. Beck swallowed that, and Robbie came 5 times into Beck's
Holy
mouth.
shit!
Holy
Beck's a
shit.
blowjob genius!
Yeah, he is.
I guess, I've always heard that, like, girls are better at pleasuring girls and guys are better at pleasuring guys.
Yeah,
Because you know what you want.
You know what you want, yeah.
Good for Beck and Robbie. And Andre.
Auburn's over here contemplating her future.
What? I am not!
We gotta do this again, Robbie said.
Where's Rex?
Not here.
I hope he's, like, watching in a corner.
That'd be funny.
He would do that.
So they made an agreement.
Ooh.
If they weren't satisfied, or they were horny, they would fuck each other as a form of release. They agreed that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they would watch porn.
What?
Tuesdays, they would do anal.
Oh, okay.
Thursdays, they would give blowjobs.
Nice.
And the weekends, they would just do whatever, you know? Just kind of have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not have to be dragged down by the schedule, bogged down by, you know, the convention of the agreement that they made, you know?
Is this what it's like to live in a fraternity?
No. It's much better.
Much more organized or much more, like, free spirit?
So their weekend plans depended on the rooming that they currently had and the sexual tension of the day.
Did they really say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
So up in the air for the
amicable,
weekends.
you know. See, and, you know, it started out as rape, but as most rapes end up being, everyone enjoyed it. So.
Chase! God damn it. He's not.
I'm joking.
He doesn't believe that. Oh my God. You're going to make people think you're horrible. God.
I think I'm funny. Okay.
Yeah, you think I'm funny.
End of chapter 1. Chapter 2.
Okay.
Beck/Jade breaking in the bed. Summary. Beck and Jade do the do when they get their room unpacked and decide to break in their new bed. When Beck woke up, he was covered in Andre's cum. Gross. Beck looked around and found he was the only one awake. He walked into the kitchen and found the box with the coffee. He made coffee, and while it was brewing, he took a shower. He stepped into the bathroom, which had the girl's shampoo out already. He was still naked from the night before and didn't want to risk getting caught naked by Tori or Kat. Heaven forbid. He stepped into the shower and turned the dial all the way to hot. He stepped back and let the heat wash over him. He loved hot showers. Beck took the shampoo and rubbed it in his wet hair. He rinsed it and then made sure his armpits were clean. He knew that he would be exercising later and didn't want to turn Jade off. So that was a lot of detail for a shower, but I'm glad it was included just so we know exactly how he showers and what he's experiencing, you know?
Is it easier to suds your armpits when they have hair?
Definitely.
Because I'm like, I struggle sometimes to suds that.
You don't have hairy armpits?
Well, no, I shave them. So it's the struggle.
Yeah, I understand.
The girl struggle.
He stepped out and couldn't find a towel. He poured the coffee and started unpacking his and Jade's box.
So is he naked?
He's naked? I guess he's naked. Over the course of 30 minutes, their room was unpacked.
So is he still naked?
Find out. Hold on.
I bet he is.
Patience. It was 11:45 at that point. Jade came into the room and smiled. Looks like you finally finished. No thanks to you, Beck said. Jade was wearing just underwear, and Beck began getting a hard-on. He started to move his hand down to jack off, but Jade stopped him. Let me help you, babe, Jade said, and kneeled down. Jade opened her mouth and began giving her boyfriend a blowjob. Her head bobbed back and forth. Beck moaned. Her mouth was fantastic. Baby, it's your turn, Beck said through moans. He pulled Jade's head back, and she lay down on the bed. Beck took her panties off and put his tongue in her pussy. Jade moaned, "Fuck yeah, baby." Beck lapped his tongue in her pussy. I hate that. I don't like that terminology.
Word lap?
Yeah. Like,
that's probably what
well, yeah, but it's just weird.
Ugh.
I don't want to think about that.
No, me either.
Jade moaned, "Fuck yeah." Oh, he licked in circles and decided he wanged his cock in it. Oh, he wanted his cock in it. Sorry.
Wanged?
That's what it says.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. He stopped. He stood up and slowly put his dick in her pussy. He thrust it in and out, and they both moaned. He picked up speed, and Jade moved her body to his rhythm. Jade moaned, "Fuck, I'm coming!" and got her cum all over the new bed. Beck felt his climax commingled and pulled out quickly. Oh, sorry. He felt the climax coming and pulled out quickly. All his cum landed on her stomach.
See, I'm telling you,
I love you.
Unrealistic expectations.
He said, "I love you" after he came. So
it's true love.
It's true love.
But like, did he technically cheat on her with?
Well, of course. What do you mean technically? He for sure cheated.
He cheated on her, so he doesn't love her. Lies, fucking lies.
Chapter 3. That's the end of the chapter. It's a short one.
Who's this?
Robbie/Andre.
Oh yes, Robbie.
Andre woke up with a boner.
Oh, what's that? Oh, the office. Boner.
Might get a boner. Andre woke up with a boner. He checked the time. 12 p.m. Fuck. Andre looked at Robbie, still sound asleep, but naked from the night before. Andre loved Robbie's ass. He fucked a lot of people, but no one was better than Robbie. Andre walked over and whispered, "Wake up, Robbie." Robbie sat up and rubbed his eyes. "What time is it?" "Noon. Beck's fucking Jade. Do you want to have another round?" Andre asked. "Sure, but this time, can I fuck you?" Robbie asked. Look how consensual that is. That's so nice.
Okay, you're right. Robbie was into it the whole time.
Andre nodded and laid on the bed with his ass up. Robbie grabbed Beck's lube and poured it on his dick. He slid it in. He thrust in and out, savoring the moment. Andre bit his lip to control the pain. Robbie moaned, "Andre, your ass is so good."
Maybe they should, prep their asses before they do this, because they're all having a hard time.
Yeah, but it's pain is pleasure when it comes to that stuff.
Well,
Suddenly, Robbie hit Andre's prostate. Ta-da!
Woo! Magic prostate!
Andre moaned, "Fuck Robbie right there!" Robbie thrust faster. So I think the author might think the prostate is just something.
So where is it?
I think you just stick.
It's pretty quick.
You stick
there.
It's like the.
Well, you go to the doctor.
It's like the G. It's the G spot. It's like the exact same place, but in the butt.
Oh, is it like? Wait, is it like? What?
It's.
Okay.
I think it's like the muscle that contracts your dick.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's right there. It's on that side.
So you put your fingers in the butt and you push forward
towards the front of the person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robbie thrust faster. "Andre, your ass is so fucking perfect." Andre moved his body to the rhythm. Robbie came in Andre's ass. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Beck and Jade. "Mind if we join?"
What?
End of the chapter.
This chapter looks very short.
Chapter 4. Okay, so I'm actually out of inspiration and have no idea what to do next. So if y'all could come and give me some suggestions, that'd be great.
Okay, let's do that.
What do you mean?
Give a suggestion.
Oh, yeah. So we need Kat and Victoria in here
Kat
somehow.
and Victoria need to come in.
They need a lesbian scene.
They're probably, doing their own thing a little bit.
Yeah.
They hear something going on, and they're like, ooh. Okay, so...
You know what? The night before, all the 3 girls could have had a lesbian threesome, too. He could have done that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the next chapter,
it's
backwards.
A flashback.
Yeah.
When Beck and Jade are, in their pillow talk, she could tell him about the night before.
Yes. Ooh,
Perfect.
Good job. Okay, so let's say they're all in the room. How are we doing this train? Is it a train? What is it?
So I think they don't want to. Beck and Jade just had sex, so they want to switch it up. So I think it should be Beck and Andre, Robbie and Kat, because he's always wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, true.
And then Tori with Jade and
Kat. Because
Kat's at the Jade. Tori and Jade.
No, but Kat's at the front of the train.
Okay, so Tori and Andre, Beck and Robbie, Kat and Jade.
No,
One
you
of
gotta
each
have
type.
Kat with Robbie.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a group thing.
You want all straight sex. You want all heterosexual sex.
No, I guess not.
So I already made that combo.
Okay, so what was the combo again? The last one.
Robbie and Kat.
Robbie, Kat.
Beck and Andre, Tori and Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what we want you to do. Brave enough.
Brave enough. If you're
So yeah, that was a good story. I think yours was better. Mine was a little funnier at times, but I think yours was better overall.
Mine was a little more detailed and a little more smutty, I think.
Yeah.
I did like yours though, because it gave us an opportunity to be creative and add
That's true. And they didn't talk about boob size or penis length in your story at all. They talked about
is good or bad.
Well, you want to know exactly how big everyone's penises are, obviously. But
mine was a mystery, though.
They had the football team. You're right.
And mine was a mystery.
You're right. I think yours wins.
Really? Woo! Yeah.
Another shot for me, and I'll be the only one taking it next time. Okay? I don't want you to take it.
I know, but I like starting out with a shot.
Yeah,
maybe
it was
you should
funny
take 2.
That's a bad idea.
No, because I like starting with 1.
Okay.
So then you have to take 2. I take 1.
I like that.
And next time I won't spill all over my fucking sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Okay, so I won.
Auburn wins. Da, 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 da.
So, yeah. We have to ask the question.
Why
did we just read that?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, our pets are just sitting here listening to our story talking.
They're actually really cute right now. I'm going to take a picture.
Okay, take a picture. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you on the next episode. That was Why Did We Just Read That? Bye.
Bye.